Friends, brothers, and sisters in the struggle for human dignity and freedom, I am here to represent the struggle that has gone on for 300 or more years.
Ella Josephine Baker was known as the backbone of the civil rights movement. Born in 1903 in Littleton, North Carolina, her rural community had seen racial injustice and poverty throughout the Great Depression. Deeply rooted in family, Ella's grandmother told her stories about the injustices of slavery. She was taught the importance of giving to those in need, standing up for what you believe, and the value of education. Ella graduated valedictorian of Shaw University in Raleigh in 1927 and moved to Harlem, New York. In the height of the Harlem Renaissance, Ella was introduced to activism and worked towards social improvement. By the late 1930s, she helped to form the Young Negroes Cooperative League, created to pool community resources for economic empowerment. She joined the NAACP and in 1940 became its first field secretary and later its national director of branches. Ella led by listening and had a special gift of inspiring people to believe they could make a change. It was her grassroots leadership that caused her to part ways with the bureaucratic approach of the NAACP in 1955. She moved to Montgomery, Alabama after the major bus boycott and formed in friendship a fundraising organization for the movement in the South. Ella would join the newly formed Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in 1957, and serve as its director. She was a master at group dynamics, responding to human emotions and the need for Black people to be treated with dignity. Although Ella would frame most of the organization's protest campaigns and identify community leaders, she was challenged by the top-down, male-dominated norms of the period. She said, "My theory is strong people don't need strong leaders." Inspired by college students taking a stand by sitting down in 1960 in Greensboro, North Carolina, she left to help young people organize a conference at Shaw University. In that weekend meeting, the students would form the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC, one of the most impactful direct action civil rights organizations in the movement. Ella would teach techniques and advise SNCC in joining with other youth-led organizations to protest segregation through sit-ins across the Southeast in 1960, through the Freedom Rides in 1961, and Freedom Summer of 1964. While Baker did not gain prominence in some of the mainstream media, she remained an influential leader, and her work earned her the nickname Fundi, which is Swahili for a person who teaches the next generation. On her 83rd birthday, Ella died in New York, December the 13th, 1986. Women You Should Know, Ella Baker.